Run All Night. So Run All Night is the story of Liam Neeson, who's this old-aged alcoholic former mob member who's kind of down on his luck, doesn't have a lot of friends, and pretty much is in a very terrible position in his life. As is Ed Harris, who's in a slightly better position because he used to be the head of the mob, who used to be involved in the drugs, but after a while he just retired and found something else to do. Both of them are old friends, old buddies, old wartime buddies who remember the good times, who used to have fun, and they both had kids, sons rather, who more or less don't want to hang around them, don't really like them at all. Liam Neeson has it the worst. His son, Joel Kinnaman, in this movie doesn't acknowledge his presence or his existence at all because he thinks he's just a shitty father. Actually, it kind of reminded me of Taken a little bit, only this time in Taken, Liam Neeson was a bit more sympathetic of a character who wasn't a drug dealer. But anyway, the movie kicks off when Liam Neeson's son is involved in a deal, but it goes wrong because something happens, and Ed Harris's kid tries to kill him, but Liam Neeson comes just in the nick of time and shoots him in the head. So he decides to warn Ed Harris that, yeah, I killed your son. That's basically the plot. I killed your son. I was trying to protect my son because something went wrong. He wasn't in his right mind. And shit's about to get real. And shit definitely gets real in this movie. So because of this, both Liam Neeson and Joel Kinnaman are basically doing what the title says. They're running all night. And they don't really bullshit on that. You would think they would try to call the cops and try to explain the situation, but no, the cops are dirty too. So you can't really count on them. You can't really count on anybody, just the two of them. You can't really talk to your family about it because they're going to be dragged into it too. This is where you're supposed to have the father-son bonding thing going, but if they're bonding, it's really strained because, well, let's face it, Liam Neeson, according to this movie, was not a good father at all. Now, before I delve too much more into the plot, let me say the acting is pretty top-notch in this movie. It's pretty typical of a Liam Neeson movie, as is Ed Harris. They both don't over-exaggerate their roles. They're just perfect. They're just perfect. They're right where they need to be. And pretty much anyone else is, too. Also, Common is in this movie. He's kind of like a bounty hunter / professional killer. He's got this, like, really nice gun with a laser pointer on it, so kind of reminded me of Splinter Cell a little bit. Yeah, he's completely badass in this movie, even though he was not in this movie as much as I thought he would be. If anything, this movie is actually pretty good. I mean, the action is pretty believable. It's like Taken, only a little more, well, it's an R-rated movie, so it's the R-rated version of Taken. Only no one really gets kidnapped. Actually, no one gets kidnapped at all. So you see all the blood splatter, the headshots, the burns, the gore, and all that stuff. Definitely better than the last Taken movie, because, yeah, definitely a lot better than the last Taken movie. Liam Neeson definitely stepped it up in this one. I've heard a lot of complaints about people saying the movie drags on at some points, and the plot's kind of convoluted. If it was, I really didn't see it. It didn't drag on too long at certain points. It actually just went smoothly, boom, bam, bam, action, smoothly, and so on and so forth. At least that's what I saw. So, by the end of the film, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was thoroughly entertained. The action was perfect. The acting was perfect. Liam Neeson and Ed Harris kill it as old war buddies who are going after each other. The tension, the thrills, they're all there. For that reason, I'm going to give this movie a gold ribbon. So, Run All Night, have you seen it? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Did you think this is Liam Neeson's best action movie? Whatever you think, leave me a comment below. Tell me how you feel. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter at AsteroidMike. Don't forget to check out my blog. And as always, I will see you around.